Good morning. How can I help you today?
Good morning, officer. I'm here for my citizenship interview.
What time is your appointment?
10:30 a.m.
It's only 10 o'clock now. You are a little bit early. Due to COVID-19, applicants can't enter the USCIS facilities more than 15 minutes before their appointment, so you have to wait until 10:15.
Okay. Hi, I'm back.
Could you show me USCIS appointment letter and ID?
Sure, here you go.
Good. Have you had any symptoms of COVID-19 including cough, fever, or difficulty breathing?
No.
Great. You can come in.
Thank you.
Please follow signs and directions inside the building and make sure to have your mask on the entire time.
Okay.
Now, please take everything out of your pockets and put them in the tray, then walk through the metal detector.
Okay.
Please take all your belongings. Here are your appointment letter and your ID.
Thank you.
Please pay close attention to the markings on the floor and follow social distancing guidelines.
Okay.
Please take the elevator to the second floor and a customer service will guide you once you arrive there.
Thank you.
Good morning. How can I assist you today?
Good morning. I'm here for my citizenship interview.
May I have your USCIS appointment letter and your ID, please?
Sure, here you go.
I need to take your fingerprints and picture. Please look at the camera. Thank you. Now, your right index finger. Good. You can put your mask back on now. There is hand sanitizer here if you need any.
Thank you.
Here are your appointment letter, your ID and your waiting number. Please have a seat. We will call your name when your appointment is ready.
Okay, thank you.
P12.
Yes, that's me.
Hi. I'm Officer Jerry. I'll be conducting your interview today. How are you doing?
Hi, officer. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm just a little nervous. How about yourself?
I am doing great as well. Thanks for asking. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Please follow me.
Sure.
Please put all your belongings beside your chair. I need to put you under oath. Please remain standing and raise your right hand. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Great. Please have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
Do you know what you just promised?
Yes, I promise to tell the truth.
Okay, good. Do you know how to use the tablet?
Yes, I know.
Good. Are you ready for today's interview?
Yes, I am ready.
Good. Do you have any questions before we start?
I made a few errors on the application and would like to update my answers.
Not a problem. I will go over the application and we will make changes.
Thank you.
Great. Can you show me your green card, your passport, your driver's license or state-issued ID?
Here you are.
Good. Did anyone come with you today?
No, I came here alone.
How long did it take you to get here?
Just 30 minutes.
Was the direction to our office easy to follow?
Yes, I didn't have any problems.
Good. Why are you here today?
I am here to take my citizenship interview.
Why do you want to become a U.S. citizen?
I believe in the form of government and I would like to vote.
Do you have any disability that requires an accommodation for this interview?
No, I don't.
Good. How are you eligible to become a U.S. citizen?
I'm over 18 years old and have been a lawful permanent resident of the United States for at least 5 years.
How did you get your green card?
My aunt sponsored me.
Great. Now, let's go over your application. Can you please tell me your current legal name?
Kate Hinch.
Have you used any other names in your home country?
No, officer.
Do you like to legally change your name today?
Yes, I want to change my name to Kate Wynn.
Okay, so you would like Kate Wynn on your certificate of your citizenship.
Yes, that's correct.
When did you become a permanent resident?
Since June 6, 2016.
What is your U.S. Social Security number?
798-652341.
In which country were you born?
Canada.
Are you still a citizen of that country?
Yes, I am.
Tell me your date of birth.
May 5, 1987.
What is your gender?
I am female.
Can you please tell me your mobile or cell phone number?
916-666-2629.
Do you still live at 1234 Main Street, San Jose, California 95857?
No, officer. I'm currently living at 6789 Main Street, San Francisco, California, 95857.
Okay, let me update it.
Thank you.
What is your previous address?
4657 Minor Road, San Diego, California, 95857.
Is your current mailing address the same as your home address?
Yes, it is.
Were your parents married before your 18th birthday?
Yes, officer.
Is either of your parents a U.S. citizen?
No, officer.
Where do they live?
They live in Canada.
What is your height?
I'm 5 feet 5 inches.
What is your hair color?
It is blonde.
Are you still working for Skills Company?
Yes, I am.
How long have you been working for them?
About 5 years.
What is your occupation?
I am a digital designer.
Tell me the address of your company, please.
8697 Major Street, San Jose, California, 95857.
Where have you worked for the last 5 years?
I've worked as the same place.
How many total days did you spend outside of the United States during the last 5 years?
105 days.
On the application, it mentioned you traveled outside the U.S. 5 times in the past 5 years. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct.
What are the dates of your most recent trip and where was that?
I went to Canada on January 1, 2022 and came back on February 2, 2022.
What was the purpose of your trip?
To visit my family.
Have you taken any trips since you submitted your application form?
No, I haven't.
What is your current marital status?
I am married.
Can I see your marriage certificate, please?
Yes, here it is.
Have you previously been married?
No.
Is she a U.S. citizen?
Yes, he is.
When did your spouse become a U.S. citizen?
October 10, 2000.
Does your husband live with you?
Yes, he does.
What is the date of birth of your husband?
July 7, 1975.
What is your spouse's current job?
He is an engineer.
How many times has your spouse been married?
1 time.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do.
What is the total number of children born to you?
I have 3 children, 1 boy and 2 girls.
Do you have any stepchildren or adopted children?
No, I don't.
Where were your children born?
My son was born in Canada and my daughters were born in the U.S.
Can you give me their birth certificates?
Yes, here you go.
Do they currently live with you?
Yes, they currently live with my husband and me.
Great. Let's move on to the next section. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No.
What does it mean to claim to be a U.S. citizen?
To state you are a U.S. citizen but you're not.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not a U.S. citizen yet.
What does vote mean?
To formally choose a candidate.
Do you always file your taxes since you got your green card?
Yes, I always file my taxes on time.
What does it mean to file taxes?
To send tax paperwork to the government.
Explain to me what tax is.
Money that government collects from workers' incomes or business profits.
Do you have those tax transcripts with you?
Yes, I do.
Can I see the 2021 tax transcripts, please?
Sure, here it is.
Do you have any hereditary title or title of nobility in any foreign country?
No, I don't.
What is a hereditary title?
A royal title such as prince or princess.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution within the last 5 years?
No, I haven't.
What is legally incompetent?
Having mental problems under the law.
What is a mental institution?
A hospital for people with mental problems.
Have you ever said that you didn't live in the U.S. on any tax return since you got your green card?
No.
Are you a member of any organizations or clubs?
No, I'm not.
Do you believe in religious freedom?
Yes, I do.
What is religious freedom?
You can practice any religion or not practice a religion.
Have you ever been involved in any genocide, torture or killing?
No, never.
What does genocide mean?
To kill a group of people because of their race or religion.
Do you understand what torture means?
To hurt somebody physically or mentally to get information.
Have you ever been a member or in any way associated with the Communist Party?
No, I haven't.
Please explain to me what Communist Party is.
Government that owns and controls everything like Cuba or China.
Have you ever been a member or in any way associated with the Totalitarian Party?
No, I haven't.
What is Totalitarian Party?
A political party in which all people have no power, Hitler, North Korea.
Have you ever been a member or belonged to any terrorist organization?
No, I haven't.
What does terrorist organization mean?
A group that attacks people to create fear or terror.
Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence?
No.
What does it mean to overthrow a government?
To remove the government by using force or violence.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, or political opinion?
No.
What does it mean to persecute someone?
To hurt someone because of religion or political beliefs.
Have you ever been associated with the Nazi Party?
No.
Have you ever been a member or served in the military unit?
No.
What is a military unit?
A group that works for a government to fight in a war.
Have you ever been a member or served in a paramilitary unit?
No.
What is a paramilitary unit?
A group of people who acts like a military member but are not part of the official military unit.
Have you ever been a member or served in a police unit or a self-defense unit?
No.
What is a self-defense unit?
A group that protects a place from a crime.
Have you ever been a member or served in a vigilante unit?
No.
What is a vigilante unit?
A group of people who acts like a police but are not part of the official police.
Have you ever been a member or served in a rebel group?
No.
What is a rebel group?
A group that fights against a government.
Have you ever been a member or served in a guerrilla group?
No.
What is a guerrilla group?
A group of people who uses weapons against a government or other people.
Have you ever been a member or served in militia?
No.
What is militia?
An army that does not work for government.
Have you ever been a member or served in an insurgent organization?
No.
What is an insurgent organization?
A group that uses weapon to fight against their own government.
Have you ever sold or given weapons to another person?
No.
What is a weapon?
An object like a gun or knife. Something can hurt people.
Have you ever worked or volunteered in a prison or jail?
No.
Do you understand what prison or jail means?
A place where prisoners are kept.
Have you ever worked or volunteered in a detention facility?
No.
What is a detention facility?
A place where people are forced to stay.
Have you ever worked or volunteered in a labor camp?
No.
What is a labor camp?
A place where people are forced to work.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
Yes, I had a ticket because I parked on the walkway. I paid $95 fine.
What does it mean to be arrested?
To be handcuffed by the police.
Do you understand what to be detained means?
To be held in custody by police.
Have you ever been charged with committing any crime or offense?
No, officer.
Explain to me what committing a crime means.
To do something wrong or illegal.
Were you ever a member of a group that uses violence for political or religious purposes?
No, never.
Do you practice polygamy?
Sorry, officer. I don't understand you. Could you please rephrase the question?
Okay. Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time?
No.
Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitative program?
No.
What is an alternative sentencing?
A different way to punish someone instead of going to jail, such as doing community services.
Have you ever lied to or hidden information from a U.S. immigration officer or police officer and you filed papers to immigrate, or when you filed papers to be able to stay in the U.S.?
No.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No.
What is a habitual drunkard?
Someone drinks too much alcohol regularly.
Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution?
No.
Do you understand what a prostitute means?
A person who has sex for money.
Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics?
No.
What is narcotic?
Illegal drugs such as heroin or cocaine.
Have you ever received a suspended sentence or been placed in probation or parole? What is probation?
A time when a person who has broken the law gets out of prison early but is required to regularly report to the police.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
Please tell me what an immigration benefit is.
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship.
Have you ever been ordered to be removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
What does it mean to be excluded?
To prevent from entering the United States.
Please tell me how you understand to be deported.
To force a person to leave a country.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No.
What is illegal gambling?
To play games for money that is not allowed under the law.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefits in the United States?
No.
What is public benefit?
Welfare like food stamp, housing, education, healthcare.
Are deportation proceedings pending against you?
No.
What is deportation proceeding?
A process of removing a person.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Are you a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthday?
No.
Do you accept the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
What is the Constitution?
The supreme law of the land.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I do.
What is the full oath of allegiance?
I promise to be loyal to the United States.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
Tell me what it means to bear arm.
To own or use a gun.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
What are non-combatant services?
Services that do not involve combat, such as nurse, cook, engineer.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
What is work of national importance and how you perform it?
Tasks that are important to a nation during a crisis such as fire, flood, earthquake. I will help the Red Cross to distribute food to people during an earthquake.
What is civilian direction?
A direction from a person who is not in the military.
Great. Now, I'm going to have you review your application form on the tablet in front of you to make sure everything is correct and accurate. And then, I want you to print, sign and date.
Everything looks good and is correct.
Good. Now, we're going to move on to the civics portion of your test. I will ask you up to 10 questions. You will need to get at least 6 questions correct. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
First question, what is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now?
Nancy Pelosi.
Correct. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did?
Freed the slaves.
Perfect. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States?
Terrorists attacked the United States.
Good. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Speaker of the House.
Correct. What are 2 cabinet-level positions?
Secretary of Education and Secretary of Transportation.
Awesome. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
Speech.
What is the name of the national anthem?
The Star-Spangled Banner.
How many justices are on the Supreme Court?
9.
What movement tried to end racial discrimination?
Civil rights movement.
We elect a U.S. representative for how many years?
2.
Name one U.S. territory.
Puerto Rico.
What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves?
Africans.
What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
Louisiana.
We elect a president for how many years?
4.
What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
Freed the slaves.
What is an amendment?
A change to the Constitution.
What is the highest court in the United States?
The Supreme Court.
What does the judicial branch do?
Reviews laws.
What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress?
The Senate and House of Representatives.
When do we celebrate Independence Day?
July 4th.
Who makes federal laws?
Congress.
What is the name of the President of the United States now?
Joe Biden.
Why does the flag have 50 stars?
Because there are 50 states.
Who was president during World War I?
Woodrow Wilson.
Name one right only for United States citizens.
Vote in federal election.
Who is the father of our country?
George Washington.
Name one state that borders Canada.
Washington.
What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy?
Vote. Join a political party.
What happened at the Constitutional Convention?
The Constitution was written.
There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote.
What is the political party of the president now?
Democratic Party.
What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now?
Kamala Harris.
Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
The Civil War.
Who does a U.S. Senator represent?
All people of the state.
Name one American Indian tribe in the United States.
Navajo.
There were 13 original states. Name 3.
New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey.
How many U.S. senators are there?
100.
In what month do we vote for president?
November.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states?
Provide schooling and education.
Why did the colonists fight the British?
Because of high taxes.
Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now?
John Roberts.
Name your U.S. representative.
Doris Matsui.
What are the two major political parties in the United States?
Democratic and Republican.
What did the Declaration of Independence do?
Declared our independence from Great Britain.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4, 1776.
The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers.
James Madison.
During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States?
Communism.
What is freedom of religion?
You can practice any religion or not practice a religion.
What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Checks and balances.
When must all men register for the Selective Service?
At age 18.
Who is in charge of the executive branch?
The President.
Who was the first president?
George Washington.
What does the Constitution do?
Sets up the government.
The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words?
We the people.
What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen?
Be loyal to the United States.
Name one branch or part of the government.
Congress.
How old do citizens have to be to vote for president?
18 and older.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil War.
When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
April 15th.
Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now?
Alex Padilla.
Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
Franklin Roosevelt.
What is one reason colonists came to America?
Freedom.
Who is the commander-in-chief of the military?
The President.
When was the Constitution written?
1787.
Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in?
World War II.
Name one problem that led to the Civil War.
Slavery.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States?
Atlantic Ocean.
Name two national U.S. holidays.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
27.
Name one state that borders Mexico.
California.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government?
To print money.
If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The vice president.
Who is the governor of your state now?
Gavin Newsom.
Where is the Statue of Liberty?
New York Harbor.
Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States.
Mississippi River.
What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence?
Life, liberty.
We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years?
6.
What are two rights of everyone living in the United States?
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The flag.
What is the capital of your state?
Sacramento.
What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for?
U.S. diplomat.
What did Susan B. Anthony do?
Fought for civil rights.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states?
Because of the state's population.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
435.
What is the rule of law?
Everyone must follow the law.
What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
Vote in a federal election.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Because there were 13 original colonies.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s.
World War II.
What is the economic system in the United States?
Capitalist economy.
What ocean is on the west coast of the United States?
Pacific Ocean.
What does the President's cabinet do?
Advises the President.
What is the supreme law of the land?
The Constitution.
What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
The Bill of Rights.
What did Martin Luther King Jr. do?
Fought for civil rights.
Who vetoes bills?
The President.
Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
Native Americans.
What is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
Who signs bills to become laws?
The President.
Who did the United States fight in World War II?
Japan, Germany, and Italy.
All right, last one. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
Excellent. You got 6 answers correct, so you passed the civics test portion. Now, we're going to move on to the English reading and writing test. I'm going to ask you up to 3 questions. You only need to get 1 correct to pass.
Okay.
First, please read this sentence on the tablet for me.
What was the first U.S. state?
Good. I will read you a sentence, and I need you to write that down on the tablet. Delaware was the first U.S. state. Not correct. Here is another sentence, and please listen to me carefully. We have to pay taxes. Correct. You passed the English reading and writing test. Congratulations. You passed your U.S. citizenship interview.
Thank you, officer.
Now, I will submit your application for approval. Here is your notice with your test results.
Thank you.
I just need my supervisor to do a quality check and final approval. We will probably send you a notice in about a week to take the oath ceremony.
Thank you again, officer.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't think so.
Congratulations again. I'll walk you out to waiting area.
Thank you so much again, officer. I hope you have a wonderful day.